All right, everybody, buckle up. We are diving deep into some seriously wild AI stuff today. We're talking OpenAI versus Google, and it is a race to the top
Oh, yeah.
to build an AI that can actually reason like us
It's
humans.
getting intense.
I mean, forget just answering trivia questions, right?
Right.
This is about AI that can tackle tough math problems, complex science, even coding
The
challenges.
stuff that, yeah, usually makes a computer's head spin.
Exactly, like error does not compute,
Yeah.
you know?
Aha, exactly.
And for this deep dive, we're looking at an article called The Race for Reasoning, How AI Models Are Getting Smarter.
Catchy title.
It is, and it lays it all out, but luckily we have our expert here to help break it down.
Happy to be here.
So what's got you most fired up about all this?
I think what's really mind-blowing is that we're not just seeing AI that's good at, recognizing patterns or following instructions that we've programmed into it. We're talking about systems that are starting to, think through problems step by step.
Whoa.
Almost like, we humans approach things.
Okay, so let's get into the showdown here.
Let's do it.
First up, we've got OpenAI and their O3 model.
O3, interesting name.
Right. Even the name's got a story. They actually skipped O2.
They did.
Yeah, they did, just to avoid any mix-ups with, get this, a telecom company.
Wow, thinking ahead.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Shows they're thinking about the real world. But what O3 can do is just, it's incredible.
So what can it do?
Well, we're talking near-perfect scores on the AIM.
Hold on, the AIM
Yeah, you know, that super competitive math exam.
for top high school students?
Exactly.
Okay, that's impressive.
To put that in perspective, other AIs out there, they could barely solve like 2% of these problems.
50%, wow.
O3 is tackling 25%.
That's not just an improvement, that's like a whole other level.
Right. It's like going from, completely bombing the test to acing it.
Aha, yeah.
Imagine if students could use this AI as a learning tool
Oh, that's a great point.
to understand these super complex concepts.
Yeah, totally changes the game.
And get this, the article even mentions that O3 outperformed
Outperformed who?
OpenAI's own chief scientist
No way.
in a coding challenge.
Whoa, talk about a mic drop moment.
Right. I mean, if that doesn't make you think about the future of, software development, I don't know what will.
And the whole idea of AI collaboration.
Exactly. So OpenAI is setting the bar pretty high, but Google is not backing down.
They never do.
They've got their own contender in the ring called Gemini 2.0, Flash Thinking.
Flash thinking, even the name sounds fast.
Right. Speed is definitely key here. But what else is Google focusing on with their approach?
Well, one big thing is transparency.
Okay.
They're really emphasizing letting users actually see how Gemini arrives at its conclusions.
Interesting.
This whole showing its work aspect is pretty groundbreaking,
Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
It's like, imagine you need help with a really tough decision.
Right.
You wouldn't just blindly accept advice from anyone, would you?
No way. I'd want to know how they got there.
Exactly. You want to understand their reasoning, right?
Now trust it.
Exactly. And that's what Google is doing, building that trust.
So it's like having, a trusted advisor.
Yeah.
Who doesn't just give you the answer, but also, walks you through their thought process.
Yeah, a mentor.
Exactly. And that builds confidence
Absolutely.
and understanding.
Yeah.
And then they take it a step further.
I do though.
Google is making Gemini 2.0 accessible to users.
Oh, interesting contrast to OpenAI.
Right. OpenAI is being a little more, hush-hush. But Google's open access approach, I think, means we can see faster development
Makes sense.
and a way wider range of applications for this tech.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like we've got OpenAI going for raw problem-solving power. And then Google's all about transparency and accessibility.
Two different strategies.
They are. What do you see as the biggest takeaways from all of this?
Well, with OpenAI's success with O3, I think it shows us there's just massive potential for AI in any field. That requires, complex reasoning.
Give me an example.
Well, think about scientific research.
Okay.
Or accelerating technological advancements, even revolutionizing how we learn.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, you've got Google's approach with Gemini 2.0, which to me opens up so many exciting possibilities for real collaboration between humans and AI.
Oh, I like that.
Building trust, accelerating innovation across all sorts of fields.
Okay, so paint me a picture here.
All right.
You're facing a challenge. Could be at work. In your personal life, even just trying to learn a new skill.
Happens all the time.
Right. And now you've got this AI partner that not only helps you find solutions, but actually explains the reasoning behind them.
And in a way that you can understand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the future we're looking at. It's pretty mind-blowing.
It really is.
AI is evolving beyond just being a tool, It's becoming a partner in problem solving, a source of insight, maybe even a catalyst for human ingenuity. Who knows?
That's a great point, and it leaves us with a lot to think about.
Definitely.
Like, how is this partnership between humans and AI going to shape the world in the coming years?
It's a big question.
It is, and one worth pondering. So, everyone listening, keep those minds curious, and we'll be back next time with another deep dive. See you then.